Now, first speaker is Donna. Driving home with me. Driving home with me, Donna.
Jakarta is a city that never, ever, ever sleeps. It's fit for sprinters who don't know how to stop, crushing souls who never close their eyes, and hopeless romantics who don't know how to fall in love. The city's diamond fists taught me how to fight. After years of dealing with an extraordinarily angry boss, always going home after midnight, I'd like to share with you how I diffused, negotiated, and set boundaries with eruptive people. It was 4 p.m. I was in the bathroom, minding my business, cherishing my only alone time I have at work. I walked out, went back to my seat, and saw that my phone had blown up. It was bing, 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 bing. I was confused. Why? Turned out that I had missed a phone call while in the bathroom, and in his rage, my boss had kicked me out of all the groups. He had texted me, Donna, you're dumb, you're awful, you're this and that. You said you'd send me the things you would, and you hadn't. That's impossible. I saw his seat and understood that it was empty. He was not here. So I anticipated him coming back. I worked and I worked and I worked. And by the time it was already 1 a.m., it was just me and him on opposite sides of the floor. I hesitated, but finally I stepped up and said, was there a problem earlier today? And he said, yes, you did not text me back. I needed you. I said, I was in the bathroom. It doesn't matter. You could bring your phone to the bathroom. I said, I'm sorry, sir. I think that's a little bit much. I gave him what he needed. I closed my laptop and I left. I said goodbye to the janitors, went into my car, and had a seat. I decided I wasn't ready to go home yet. So instead of turning right, southbound, where the hills are pretty and the trees are beautiful, I went north, facing the city lights, where a long Spanish street split the city, and it was covered with lights everywhere, left and right, skyscrapers with souls still trapped inside. I was so angry. I was driving with all my might, passing through. And then I decided to turn. And then I received a phone call. Bidip, bidip, bidip. Bidip, bidip, bidip. It was him. I was nervous. I have to answer. So I did. Sir, yes, sir? Donna, you sent me the wrong thing. How could I have? That's impossible. I didn't say that out loud, but I said, oh, yes, sir, I apologize. So he said, well, get it to me as fast as you can. He hung up and I sent it furiously, hoping that everything would be okay. I parked next to a street peddler. I sent him what he needed to see and I left. I felt like I wanted to scream, but I didn't. I just drove back home. It was time to leave. The city changed from lights after lights and building after twinkling building into hills and valleys and trees laced with asphalt and canopied with green. The lights turn yellow. I'm back home in my neighborhood. I parked right outside my door and I paused. It was 2:30 a.m. Even though he was such an angry person, eventually he taught me so many things. He taught me how to stand up for myself. He taught me how to be loud. He taught me to always look at him in the eye, no matter what he was saying. He taught me that as long as my arguments could stand on 2 feet, I know that I would be okay. He taught me that even if he was this angry person with so much hatred in his face, with eyebrows always facing this way, he was still a person deserving of love and respect. It was 2:30 a.m. and Jakarta is a city that never ever sleeps. But I understand it has all the lessons it needs to teach me. So I come back home. It is now time to go to sleep. Thank you.